Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, June. I got my boy B Foster with me, and we are doing another featured player of the week. Foster, I enjoy these, man, by the way. This next prospect, uh, I'll let you go ahead because I can go on for days because I like this prospect here. Foster, you go ahead and tell the people who you're talking about on this player of the week.
All right, we're going to talk about Malik Nabors out of LSU. This guy had some elite production this past year. He played in 13 games, had an 89 receptions, 69 yards, and 14 touchdowns. This guy was lined up on the other side of Brian Thomas. It's crazy to think that they were on the same team.
Insane.
This guy has a good size, 6 foot, 200 pounds, and he was the number one ranked combine as far as productivity, second ranked receiver altogether. He will be the inevitable second receiver taken post Marvin Harrison Jr. But pretty complete receiver right here. Good. He has got good burst and explosiveness. He's a deep threat, and he's also a yards after catch threat. He's a good route runner, good quick feet. He has good ball tracking in the air. He has the sink and burst to get in and out of breaks in his routes. As far as his weaknesses, he needs to work on his release. He has a lot of wasted movements at the line. He needs to work on simplifying that to get off the line better. He's inconsistent when attacking balls in traffic, and he struggles to play in the air. Outside of that, this dude is a very elite receiver. He's going to play day one. And yeah, he's the production is there. 14 touchdowns in college. That's remarkable. Having anywhere near 100 receptions in a 13 game season is ridiculous. So he's a receiver that will obviously be off the board when the Lions are picking at 29. But I figured that I would be remiss to not cover him, as he is a top-notch talent, and everybody likes to cover receivers as far as scouting reports and stuff like that. It's always fun to talk about receivers. But that is Malik Nabors out of LSU.
Once again, Foster, you have teased us once again. This guy will not be there at 29. However, we do talk about whether, we have to talk about the competition as well. And you never know. I mean, Brad has pulled off some things during draft to move up. Uh, I don't think that's the direction he wants to go, but this guy is an amazing receiver. And it's hard to believe how good his production was with the other guy on the other side of him, opposite, same in the SSC. So that says a lot. That speaks volumes as his productivity. Just, man, it's a good draft for wide receivers. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Uh, Once again, you can check us out. Please subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube. You can check us out there. We'll be adding more content. We'll be adding more shows, more player profiles as well. You can also listen to us audio-wise on any podcast streaming platforms, uh, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, while it's still existing, uh, iHeartRadio, Spotify. All you have to do is type Bleachers Speakers FFSN into the search, follow us, hit the alert button, and download the episodes. So, once again, Foster, you've done a great job. I appreciate the work that you're putting in. It's not easy to gather information about so many players. With a lot of it can be redundant, but you're very, very diligent with your findings, and I appreciate you. Peace.